Hi guys, today's going to be a video about your manifestation journey and the approach you take to manifesting, specifically with do you manifest in steps or should you be going straight to the full end result of exactly what you want in life? I'm going to break it down a little further today than I have in previous videos, give you an updated perspective and some extra advice. So please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this. And I have kind of done myself up a little more than I usually would in videos, but that's because I have exciting plans today. And I featured, well, I just filmed this makeup tutorial and I'm going to be talking all about my look. And yeah, so if you like my makeup, because usually when I do like a full face, people compliment it. So if you're interested, I have actually started a new vlog channel, so you can take a look at that. It is in my community tab. I will try and link all my pages together eventually, but it's literally my name. So you can type my name into channels on YouTube, or just type in my name and then vlog, Alexa Virovich vlog, something like that, because I have started a special new vlog channel. So any non-manifesting content will be over there. So if you are interested in that as well, then please take a look and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, because I might get questions about my hair or makeup. Sometimes I get that, which I love. So yeah, all the information will be on the other channel. Before we jump straight into my advice, I do also offer coaching. So some extra services and updates that you can get from me starts from $2.99 with the LOA Coaching Darling membership. Everything will be on screen. So please do join if you're interested, because the exclusive monthly Q&A is coming up any day now. You can also work with me one-on-one. I have a bunch of different packages and also digital download products that you can get as well. Again, everything is on screen, so please do look into my contact information there if you're looking to reach out to me. And yeah, because all my intros and outros and on my channel as well, usually somewhere on Instagram, TikTok, I featured how you can get in touch with me. So yeah, please check there if you want to reach out. And yeah, now let's get started. Basically, the process is entirely up to you. It's up to you not only to put in the effort and get the end result you want. It's not really about anyone else doing it for you or figuring it out for you. You have to understand it yourself, which is why these kind of coaching videos are useful. And it's also a positive thing because it means that the process is entirely up to you. It's not someone else telling you can't have it or someone else blocking you. It's not possible. You control your assumptions through repetition. If you recognize something negative, if you get to the root issue and you're like, hold on a sec, why have I always limited myself in this way? You can turn it around and get what you want. So it's entirely up to you. The same applies with manifesting in steps. If you want to go to the end result, you can. If you want to start in smaller steps, you can. There's no right or wrong way. It really is up to you and your comfort level. Technically, manifestation is objective and illogical, so it doesn't really matter what you do. You could start saying right now, the sky is green, the sky is green, the sky is green. Something will be shown to you to that effect, right? Because your subconscious just takes it in no matter what. But if you are confused or you're getting concerned, please don't be, because you can manifest in whatever format you want. You are the creator of your reality, so it's always up to you. You're in control. You know, how much positive change comes into your life is down to you. Yes, the movement in the time frame will occur in its own way. You don't control that, but if you want full 180 change in your life, if you're not happy with your life and you want to completely change it around, that's entirely up to you. You need to keep putting in the effort until it literally comes into your reality. But the time frame, that happens on its own. So I want to distinguish the difference there. But in terms of how much change you actually get overall as your end result, that is up to you. So you're the creator of your reality. If you decide you want to start this year and just make the small positive changes day to day, that's totally okay. If you have major life goals and you're like, I want to get married, I want to be a CEO, I want to buy a mansion, go for it. Like, focus on the goals that you actually want. The only essential thing that I always tell my clients, I always explain it to them, is that repetition is the key element. Repetition and consistency, which ties in with repetition basically, because repeating means to be consistent, right? So that is the only key element that you have to keep doing that guarantees you get what you want. Whether you sing your affirmations, dance and visualize your end result, whatever it may be, as long as you're repeating that and mentally focusing on that, that's all that matters. So to break it down further and give you guys more detail, because obviously people don't want to just hear, oh, it's up to you, you decide. I'm not here to tell you what to do, because as a coach, I try and stay as open-minded as I can. But if you're spiraling a lot, then I would say start in steps. This is, logical, general, basic advice that, just to help you mentally and emotionally. You don't need to spiral or live in anxiety. If you're really, really struggling and you just can't let go of that old story, start in steps. So I will give examples throughout this video, but one thing could be, okay, your SP said horrible things to you and broke up with you. You don't have to think that you're back together or married or, whatever it may be. You can just say, they unblocked me, they messaged me, they followed me on social media, I heard from a friend that they said something nice about me. Those are not impossible things whatsoever, right? So you're starting in steps. You're not going to the full end result of commitment or, with a job. Let me see what I wrote down. Okay, I haven't wrote down the examples just yet, but you can start in steps, because then your mind won't spiral as much. There will be less mental resistance, obviously, because your mind won't say, but SP said this happened, that happened, because you're not really going to this crazy end result of thinking something illogical, right? You're just telling yourself, well, I saw something positive, or I had a little bit of movement, right? Those are all extremely likely possible things without you even having to manifest them. So the fact that you are manifesting them means less mental resistance, less having to apply your mental diet like constantly and having this friction with your conscious thoughts. Your mind is probably going to accept it a little more easily. On the other hand, if you're confident in manifesting, you understand it, you've been doing it a while, you don't really question the process, and you kind of are just confident in your ability and you understand manifesting, you know how to get from A to B, you know what the steps are, and you're focused, then go to the end result. Because you know what you're doing, you understand all the practices, affirmations, mental diet, living in the end, the 3D reality, logic, all these different terms that tie in, you understand what they mean for manifesting. So then go to the end result, because you're confident, you're motivated, you're in the right state of mind, you're less likely to get like a lot of mental resistance. And you know that if you do, I know how to apply my mental diet, I know what I'm doing. So yeah, if you're feeling confident, go straight to the end. That would be my advice. I will say there is absolutely no difference in the speed of movement. You will get to whatever you're affirming for in 1 week, for example, whether you do it in steps or whether you go straight to the end. Now, I'm not saying it has to be a week, so please don't panic and start commenting your circumstances, because I've had that before. You will just get what you want in the right time, in the way it's supposed to naturally and perfectly unfold without any delays if you persist. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it's okay if you spiral and cause a little bit of delays and have a little bit of hot and cold. Doesn't mean you've ruined anything, but it's very possible that you could perfectly get to the end result in the quickest way possible if you persist. So it doesn't matter if you're going in steps or end result. Technically, you're still getting exactly what you affirmed for, but that's why I said, if you're really confident and you know exactly what to do and how to do it, when to do it, go straight to the end, because what's the point of getting a text from your SP when what you're really, really craving and thinking about having is a relationship and engagement? Why limit yourself just to the text message if you're already in the right mindset? Because you're going to get to that end result in the same time frame, but you might as well get to the full end result that you want. So that's kind of the differences and how to distinguish it, I would say. I hope that kind of clarifies which approach to take if you really are doubting it. But yeah, there's no harm in going either way. You do still have to put the effort in every day. It's about you mentally putting in that effort. That's the key element, as I said. So it doesn't really matter, you're not going to delay or cause any issues if you just go in steps, but it's all about you persisting every day. You need to be targeting your hot and cold and wavering thoughts. That's the key as well. The mental diet is going to be your best friend. Recognizing it, that's how you prevent delays. So yeah, whether you're going in steps, you're less likely to need it in that case, or going to the end result, you want to stay aware of your mental diet, because that's the way that you'll guarantee getting to the end result that you actually want, regardless of the methods. So if you're going in steps, you can actually create a schedule with this. For example, I wrote down, for 1 week or 1 month, you can take the first step to move forward. So giving an example of SP, because that's pretty simple here, a text message, or just being unblocked, or just being followed on social media. If you want to start there, or maybe if you don't know your SP, maybe you haven't gone from a negative situation, you could say, they watched my Instagram story. They just came across my Instagram and watched my story, or I saw them at a party, I saw them at an event. You know, it's not even you contacting them, you just saw them at an event, right? That will build up your confidence because you manifest it. And then the next step, okay, now we have contact. Okay, now he or she is asking me on a date. Now we are, you know, really liking each other and having a daily communication. Build up week by week, month by month, whatever it may be. You can create a schedule for it if that's what's going to help you stay focused. I will say if you're manifesting something very, very specific, then it's better to stick to the end result, because you're going for something so niche and really specific and detailed in your mind that you know, this is exactly what I want. Just go straight to the end. Don't faff around with, you know, trying to break it down into steps. So some examples of what I actually mean are, you know, a marriage proposal from your SP whilst on holiday. So if you're already in a relationship or you have plans to see them and you just want them to propose to you or say I love you, and you're like, this is how I want this exact thing to happen, just go straight to that end result. If you're speaking to, for example, speaking to someone at a party, you want to have contact with your SP or an ex-friend or whoever at a party you know you'll both be attending. Focus on that end result. Getting promoted to a specific position at work, you know. Focus on these really specific details and just go to the end, because you're very clear on what you want and there's no need to break that down so into such granular moments. So I hope that clarifies and gives you some clarity on, you know, when and how to manifest in steps versus just going to the full end result. If you enjoyed this video, then please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.